Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Vicky at Valkyrie Tarot. This video is going to be a financial spread, so it's going to focus more on your career, your work, your financial outlook for August 2019. What you're going to see is that we are going to have obviously a tarot deck and a confirmation deck and then some oracle to follow up with it. The decks that I'm going to be using is the Ask and Know, which if you watched my last video, that was definitely in that one. Then there's this deck, which I just got in the mail last night, and this is the Madame Clara deck, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm absolutely in love with it. So bravo, Madame Clara. Very excited to use this. And due to the gold bordering, which I'm sure you can see there, I've decided to kind of use these for financial readings primarily. Just to kind of promote that abundance and that calling to the energies above. The final deck that I'm going to be using is the Klimt Pocket Edition. So Klimt, if you don't know about him, he was a very famous artist in Germany, and he actually is very well known for the Lover's portrait, which possibly will pop up in here, possibly won't, but you would know it by that image. So very, very famous artist, and I'm a big art fan, obviously, so I like to see the visual side of the representation of these tarot decks and these oracle decks, because the artists put so much effort into these decks. It's a shame that a lot of people don't take a moment to realize it. At the end, I will be pulling one card from the Moon Oracle deck, and that will be kind of a final message. I will read from their guidebook what the message is moving forward, so you can have it for the month, something to kind of wrap your mind around. Before I get started, I do want to mention I am huge into holistic wellness. I am, I work in my real job in the medical field, so I am actually keeping a bottle of abundance on the table because we're focusing on a financial work career spread. Abundance is a blend by Young Living, which is orange, frankincense, patchouli, clove, ginger, myrrh, cinnamon, and spruce. This is a great oil to help, focus your intent upon increasing abundance in your life, be it finance, family, friends, anything that you feel like you need more abundance in your life. It doesn't just have to be monetary needs. If you are interested in any Young Living products or to learn more about that, you can go to my website, which is vrsholistichealth.com, and there's a tab on there that talks about Young Living. Again, I'm an independent distributor. I just share, and if you're interested, you can go have a look for yourself. I'm happy to give you a little bit of education on it. Okay, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Finance. Who doesn't wish they made more money, right? All right, so I have pre-shuffled, but I will be shuffling a little bit on screen just to make sure that the energies are where we need them to be. Let's put that guy there. We're going to be starting with the Madame Clara deck, and you can find a link for it. So this isn't available on Amazon. This is only available through her Etsy shop. So I'll put a link on that below. If you're interested in getting this. I actually ordered it and got it within a day. I was super stoked, and I'm just kind of like a giddy child wanting to use this. All right, so we will be doing a 5-card spread. Spirits and guardians come down to us during this reading. Grant your wisdom and your voice. Tell us the answers to the questions that lay at mind. Tell us the answers to that which we seek to find. And here we go. 5-card spread. First card. First card is the Emperor inverted. Okay, what I love about these cards, I don't know if you can see them, they kind of have an old Monty Python feel to them, which I'm a huge Holy Grail fan. What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? All right. Anyways, what's great about these cards is that it actually will give you a little bit of a message when it's inverted. So historically speaking, the emperor is someone who is in charge. He knows what he wants. He's ready to lead. Associate it with someone like Caesar or a king. Actually, emperors are above a king, let's be honest. They rule the other kings, so they're usually very stable. What we have in this reading here is stand up for yourself, be decisive, and take control of your life. So you can see that you can read the messages depending on which way the card is. So if it's inverted, if it's normal, or if it's inverted. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think that's actually the Moses statue by Michelangelo, if I remember correctly. All right. So number one being the emperor inverted. This is where your current finances are. These are the current tools that you have at your disposal. Okay. So again, standing up for yourself, be decisive, and take control of your life. So having that confidence to know that you are right, you have your feet are on solid ground. So you need to be able to take that confidence and build upon it. All right. This second card is the new source of income, or a possible new source of income, where it could be coming from, or how you should specifically proceed towards whatever venture. We have the Ace of Pentacles inverted. So Ace of Pentacles, generally, that's something that is a positive card. It means a new beginning, a prosperous growth, a new job opportunity, all of the above. With it inverted, it means it's blocked, or it may not be that time yet for this new opportunity. And what this card says, I don't know if you can read it. The card says, watch your money and be careful not to get in over your head. So it's not time to rush forward yet. All right. Where the Emperor is saying to stand up for yourself and be decisive, take control of your life. There's also caution here. Don't rush into something too soon. You need to let this pentacle kind of go its course. Okay. It's not time to reap the rewards yet. The third card, this is going to be your opportunities. So outside of your current financial situation, are there new opportunities? Are there other ventures that you might be wanting to consider? So we got the Six of Pentacles. Generally, the Six of Pentacles means sharing, opportunity, a lot of sharing the wealth, I guess, is the best way to put it. But again, we've gotten this inverted, so it's blocked. It seems like a lot of the finances are blocked today. And what this card currently says in the inverted situation is, giver, be wary of the receiver who gives nothing in return. All right. So someone might be making an offer to you, but, there's something that's kind of whispering in your ear, be careful. Okay. These are the mooches. These are your friends that are like, hey man, I'm good. I'll get you back. Or, oh my God, I forgot my wallet again. Do you mind covering for me? So be wary of those types of people. You know who they are in your life. We all have them. But more importantly, if we're looking towards opportunities, so job opportunities, there may be some opportunities coming your way, and some of them might be too good to be true. And you need to really make sure that you're, weighing your options. You can see the scale here upside down. A scale upside down doesn't weigh things too evenly. So make sure that you're making a very wise decision, kind of do a pros and cons list. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Okay. And number 4. So number 4 is going to be this situation, this opportunity, or one of these opportunities that may be offered to you. How would you benefit from it if you were to take it? Oh, well, there you go. There's your answer. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords inverted. So the end of something. 10 of Swords generally means that you've been struggling. You're probably at your job. You feel like you're being overlooked, or it's, monotonous. Everything is like a day-to-day grind. It's frustrating. So you want the burden to end. What this card reads is, a painful ending often leads to a beautiful beginning. So maybe some of you are thinking about leaving your job, looking for new opportunities. That's why this other card right here seems so, tantalizing. There might be another opportunity. You might want to jump. You might want to just get away because you feel like your own mental health is kind of lingering, you're in a job that you don't feel that people respect you, or you don't feel like you have a purpose. Just be aware that whatever opportunities come your way, you want to make a solid step forward. And that's what this pentacle would be. It would be a solid step forward, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Okay, so you need to make sure that you kind of let yourself recuperate, let yourself think clearly, and realize that burdens that come upon you, life never gives us anything that we can't handle. You just kind of have to see it from a different perspective. One of my great words of wisdom that I tell people, because I actually mentor a lot of college students. If a tree falls in a storm and is blocking your road on your way to work, do you just confront that tree and say, well, obviously the universe doesn't want me to go to work today, I'm just going to go home? Do you do that? Or do you take another route? Do you find another road? And if that road is blocked, do you give up, or do you find another road? Yeah, it's frustrating to have to try and find other roads to get to where you want to be, but there's always another road. There's always another way to get there. Life puts obstacles in front of us to challenge us to grow. If you don't face that obstacle head on, you'll never grow. You'll never improve. You'll never be able to be that version of yourself that you see in your head. So, and if you can't see that yourself, then others, your employers, your friends, your coworkers will never see that in you either. Okay, so it's very important. It's very much in tune with the whole love thyself before you love others. It's a confidence thing that you definitely need to consider. Okay, so the final card, this is going to be your outcome. This is how you can manifest change in this financial spread. We finally have one upright. Fantastic. Page of Swords. Okay, so Page is a small energy, but Swords is swift moving. It is intellect. It is communication. It is somebody that wants to move forward and communicate their value. Okay. What this card says is strike while the iron is hot and your energy burns bright. So you are passionate about something, my friends. This passion is seen. People see it. So this reading could be a little confusing to some of us. It's telling us to stand up for what you believe in. It's also telling you to be careful with your money right now because, that situation isn't there, or whatever situation you're in right now isn't financially able to give you what you want. There may be opportunities coming, but you have to know the right opportunity. Don't just jump into something because you're not, you don't want to be where you're at. Like, you got to make sure that it's a good opportunity to move forward. But the end is in sight, there's a positivity to this, knowing that, everything that you've worked towards is almost coming to fruition. And this guy right here is telling you, strike while the iron's hot, move forward. If you see that there's a promotion in your job and that you've been wanting to go for, now's the time to go talk to your boss and say, hey, I'm throwing my hat in the ring. Or if there's something that you've always been passionate about, it's always been a side job, and you just thought, hey, if I put more money into this, maybe it could go somewhere. Maybe you should delve into this a little bit more, put a little bit more energy into it, and think about it more seriously. Talk with the people that are closest to you. We are the reflection of the 5 people we keep closest to us. They know us the best. So talk with them and see what they think, right? All right, so we're going to get a couple of confirmation cards just for shits and giggles. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Swords. Okay, so 5 of Swords is generally defeat, feeling worn out. Winning is not all that it seems when friendships perish, so something to keep in mind. Some of you may be staying in your job because of your coworkers or your friends. Some of you may be afraid to make a change because you think that your group of friends might not understand. At the end of the day, you know what's right for you in here. You got to go with your inner voice, your inner child. If you're not happy, if you're just going through the day-to-day, even if you're making a lot of money, it starts to wear on your soul after a while. And I think that's why you're here listening to this reading. Okay. All right. A couple of confirmation cards really quick with the Klimt. All right, so we're gonna get can I get a confirmation for the, these cards are adorable, but they're really hard to shuffle. Can I get a confirmation for the Emperor here? Some more information for the Watcher regarding their current finance situation. Just one card. Nope, I don't need 12. Let's play nice here. All right, one more shuffle. Got it. Oh, we got our friend, the Devil. All right, so that might be what's blocking you. The Devil in general, you know, it usually leads to obsession. If we're talking about relationships, it's feeling bound to someone or a situation. So perhaps that's the situation that you're in. Your job, whatever you're in right now, is making you feel trapped. You feel bound, that you can't leave for whatever reason. Excuse me, my mouth was getting dry. Okay, so what about number 2? Why is this Ace of Pentacles, not 8? Why is this Ace of Pentacles inverted over here? What's blocking it? Why don't you have that new source coming in right now? Why do you have to be careful with your finances? Hopefully you guys aren't out gambling. You should never gamble with more money than you can afford to lose. Gambling is entertainment. It's not, at least that's how I was raised. I'm not saying that you are gambling. Just saying. All right, one card. Oh, there we go. All right, so we actually have Justice. So the reason, I love these cards. They're gold too. That's why I wanted to keep them for the financial readings. So we have Justice here. She believes in equality, even give and take. And maybe that's what's going on with your finances right now. Things aren't even, things aren't balanced. You need to find more balance in your everyday finances. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck, but are there ways that you can cut corners? Are you going to Starbucks every day and getting a $6 latte? You know, I'm not one to judge. I love my coconut lattes, okay? Coconut milk lattes, rather. But, you know, there are ways that you can be a little bit more financially savvy. So just be careful with the money that you're spending this month going forward. That's what the warning is. And you need to be more balanced. You need to find more balance. You know, maybe sit down, do a spreadsheet on your computer. If you're a nerd like me, break down all your monthly finances. You know, maybe you got some monthly services that you could cut back on. I actually just cut back on some monthly services myself because I wanted to make sure that I had a little bit of extra income come August. You know, I went on vacation this summer and I want to make sure that I can increase the money that I kind of spent, you know, enjoying myself. I did not mean for that to flip, but I'm going to set it aside right now just in case a message pops up there. All right, so number 3, opportunities to consider. Okay, so that was the 6 of Pentacles. So being careful of who you're sharing your money with, who you're giving your money with, who you're jumping into an opportunity with. You don't want to jump into bed with someone on a business arrangement and have them kind of, you know, screw you over, right? So clarification card for that. Got it. Got 'em. 3 of Pentacles. All right. So 3 of Pentacles, that means working together with someone. That's definitely a positive omen right there, 3 of Pentacles. So you want to be sure that you are working together with someone. So perhaps there's an opportunity where someone is saying, hey, you know, like, I want you to be my partner. Like, let's move forward together with this. Let's do this. I want to work with you. Let's grow this together. That's your answer right there. Okay? If you have a lot of choices, you want someone who wants you to be equally responsible for that teamwork. Okay? All right. The 4th card. So let's get a clarification card on how this would benefit you. So, you know, you got to end something to start something new, right? Confirmation card real quick on that. That was not what I wanted. These cards kind of don't jump out the right way. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles inverted. All right, so Queen of Pentacles, generally that's if we're talking about relationships, that's a mom, that's someone who's stable and understanding. This is someone who wants to build a family and wants to, plant roots and watch them grow type of woman. Very, very regal in her mindset. Very stable, very grounded, not very emotional about how she reacts with things. But when we have an inverted one, that could mean that this woman has become greedy. She or he, doesn't have to be a woman. It's just kind of the energy of the card. This person in your life has become very controlling about their money. They're, and with that control, it kind of seems unstable. Like there's a financial instability. Either it's because they have been overly controlling, maybe micromanaging things in your job. Maybe it's a manager or a boss that micromanages, or maybe it's you or your spouse or your significant other that's been micromanaging your money, pinching pennies and making you kind of struggle finance-wise. Let's get another card for that, just to clarify. I want to know if that's you or if that's someone external to you. Who is the Queen of Pentacles? That's it right there. Four of Cups. Okay, so Four of Cups inverted. So Four of Cups, generally, the correct way means that an offer is being made to you and you don't want to see it. When it's flipped, that means that an offer is being made to you. You see it. You know what decision you want to make. So this is definitely the Queen of Pentacles is you. So something's going on with you financially. You've been kind of scared to step forward. Maybe you've been scared to step into this new job venture because of your fear of finances. But the offer is there. You should really seriously consider looking into it more. I'm not saying leave your current job without financial stability moving forward. That would be silly. But, maybe it's time to put a little bit more energy into the real thought process of that and see if there's anywhere that it could go. Maybe see if you can start it up small. And then once it becomes successful, you might have that opportunity to leave your other position to move towards something else that makes you feel a little bit more fulfilled. All right. Outcome. Just confirmation card for the outcome here. Nine of Swords. So you feel trapped. Feel trapped where you're at currently. And the bottom of the deck is the Fool. So the universe is telling you to take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. You are not trapped. Notice how the swords do not encage this person, okay? It actually just surrounds the back of them. They can't see. You need to open your eyes and move forward. There is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And that other card that popped, if you were interested, is the Eight of Swords as well. So there is definitely a feeling of feeling trapped and not being able to see your way out of something. But the universe is telling you that you can see your way out of it. You need to have confidence in yourself. And, an opportunity is coming for you. Make sure that you're ready for it when it comes, all right? So we're going to do just two Ask and No Oracle cards real quick. Universe, can you give us two cards to support this reading of finances for the Watcher for August 2019? Any advice you can offer? One. Woo! There he is. Flip it. All right. We got Here and Now and Deep Knowing. All right, so these might actually seem a little counterintuitive, but the deep knowing is you're not happy where you're at right now. And you know what you need to do to feel like you have a purpose again, to feel like what you do matters, to feel your self-worth. You know you need to make a change, okay? And the Here and Now is telling you now is the time. Now is the time to sit yourself down, look at where you've been, look at where you want to go, and decide, hey, am I on the right path right now, or do I need to take another road? All right. Again, the cards, the universe, this is the energy that they're offering to you. If you don't feel like this is resonating with you, then so be it. If If you don't feel that you're comfortable to make that change yet, that's okay. Because the universe is telling you you need balance first. You need stability first. But keep an eye out. There might be an opportunity coming for you. And the bottom of that deck is chop wood. Chop wood means you need to put the work in. Okay? You need to put the work in. You can't build a house without a foundation, right? So you got to make sure that you got that financial foundation there beforehand. All right. We're going to end this reading with a moon oracle card. I love these. These are beautiful as well. I will post a link for all of the cards that I used today down below. But you can actually follow Moon Oracle on Instagram too, and they have daily inspirational posts too. And I'm a huge quote person, so shout out to Moon Tarot. Love you guys. Just one card. Oops, that didn't spread out very well, did it? I am going to go with this guy. The message is, with focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. Okay. You guys see that right there? Okay. So with focus and intention, I can shape energy in any direction. Basically saying, the answer is you can manifest your own destiny. You just got to believe in it. I'm going to read from their insert, their other message for you. So this is number 25. Energy has rhythm, frequency, and vibration. When we focus our intention with purposeful calm, our ability to shape energy in the desired direction is magnified. You're becoming more skilled at receiving and manifesting. As you fine-tune your ability to cast your love spells into the world, maintain a sense of reverence for the greatest good of all your skills will flourish. Anytime you exert force or doubt into the equation, equal force or doubt will push back. So be mindful of your thoughts and your words. The essence of what you're shaping is perfectly blooming. Remember to also have room or leave room for an element of surprise to unfold. Graciously give and receive as you become a magnetic energy shaper. Everything begins with intention. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie or read the book, The Secret. That's what that card right there is telling you guys about. What we put into the universe, what we ask the universe is going to be what comes back to us. That is the concept of abundance. Okay, if you ask the universe, that's the foundation of prayer. If you are raised Catholic or Christian like I was, or any of the organized religions, they all believe in prayer of some sort. Prayer is putting an intent out into the world. You know, it's not necessarily saying like, I pray that I win the lottery tomorrow, and you do, which would be awesome if that happened. It does happen for some people. But you know what? When we're talking about your finances and your job, if you walk into every day being like, oh, my job sucks, oh, my boss is going to yell at me, or oh my God, I'm going to be so behind on things, watch this happen, bad, the bad is going to happen. You've opened the door for that negative energy. But if you change your mindset, if you flip it around, if you see the opportunity, if you take that cup instead of ignoring it because you're so focused on the negative, if you take that cup, you break free from your shackles. You know, you can move forward. You won't feel tethered down anymore, okay? You got to be positive. You got to see the silver lining in every cloud. There's hope. There's always hope moving forward. And, you know, here and now, this is your time to move forward. All right. Thank you for joining me, readers. I am super stoked that for any of you that have decided to come back and watch the second reading. So this is, again, your finances for August 2019. Take a look back in a couple days. I'm toying around with doing another reading. I haven't decided what I want to focus it around. Maybe something about soulmates, or maybe just a general overall, ask the oracle type of reading. If you have any ideas or anything that you would like to see, comment below. Again, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye-bye.